inviting me. I'm so excited to be here. And I think you are right. It's very important to, there's all the information out there in the world, but it's important to use it correctly and take advantage of it. So, but I was going to first talk about how I went from high school to Princeton, and then like in Princeton, what I'm doing, because I'm a pre-med student. I'm guessing, are you guys also interested in pre-med, or what are y'all also interested in?
Yeah, I'm actually trying to be a doctor, so yeah.
Okay.
I'm a sophomore right now, but yeah.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay, perfect. Then I can just talk about that as well a little bit. Yeah, basic idea. So from high school to Princeton, how what did I do? Like, I guess what do colleges really look for? And what I believe colleges look for, or at least high-level colleges like Ivy Leagues, are they want to see a student that's focused. Number one in school, like doing good in school, but more than that, they're taking all the opportunities that are possible in school. So, for example, taking all the AP classes, taking as many AP classes as possible, or even like taking dual enrollments, doing anything and using all the resources the school can offer. For example, for me, the idea is like, yes, you want to do regular extracurriculars that you're interested in or that are like common in general in the school, but you also want to go above and beyond that, and you want to you can create something new. That would be very good. Create something new, like that would be perfect. Or like work on something that's super important to you and like put in real effort. That would be really good for admissions committees. And then what other things do I want to say along this point? Research can go a long way. I know I didn't do research in high school, but if you do research, that could also be a valuable aspect. I mean, and research can be like, you don't have to like go collect participants or like subjects and do a study. It could be like a simple like you're reading like some papers, you're reading some like research papers, and then you just compile them together and like create an argument with them. It doesn't have to be something super crazy. It can be nice and reasonable. So that's the two things. And then is for, especially when you're applying to schools, you want to write in a way that shows who you are. So like the essays are very important. Like you could say your stats, you could say like, oh, I did this on the SAT, I did all these things outside of school, I did this in school. But if you aren't able to communicate it, then like it's like you won't get anywhere. Like you have to be able to write in a certain way and showcase that your experiences are true. So I would say if you're early in high school, like collect some stories, like think of stories, like reflect at your time, like each year in high school. Like, oh, like what did I do this year? What was important? Like what did I learn from this year? What did I learn from this class? If something like stood out to you, if something like the club that you're in, you did something in that you found very valuable, like write it down, just like a simple thing. So when you're applying to colleges, you can remember it. I'd say is like that colleges would look for are like somehow what you've somehow like how you've impacted the community or you've impacted people in general. So it can be like, oh, basically it's like leadership. They want to like this impact factor. I think is leadership, and it can't be just like titles like, oh, I was the president of this club. It's more like, what did you do as president? Like, oh, I was able to raise voter registration by this amount. I was able to work together as a team and create this robot. I was able to lead my Science Olympiad team and like win state championship. It was like you got to be specific and showcase that you've learned from this and that you've impacted others from your experience.
What do you think? Like when should they decide or and take an action accordingly?
This is a good question. So you're saying like should they decide like a specific career or major in the future? I don't.
Sorry, I asked my question before questions part. So Yeah, my next question is about Jamil. I know you are really very well self-motivated student, but of course, this is high school is a 4 year journey, and you have to keep your grade GPA high. You have to also keep always your motivation high. My son is on the call as well, Hakan. He's ninth grader, so yeah, your suggestion to the guys, all the students, high school students, what is your source of motivation? I mean, when your parents are saying you something or someone else, or I mean, how do you keep always your motivated? If you have any like failures, something again, how you keep it up? So this is my question.
Okay, like how to stay motivated in general, like in high school, like how you stay motivated all 4 years, and how do you like stay motivated even when you fail, right? I think, yeah, okay. How do I stay motivated? I say like it depends. Depends. It does help. I think in a certain sense. I think if you like partisan as well. So what I did with Rhizome specifically, I would basically reach out to high school to be a robot. This is not the case. Don't worry. Like a lot of professors do things on campus that you can go to, and or you can invite your professor for lunch, make as many friends as possible. And it's also a good time. Like the meals, I'd say.
Princeton, how is the life over there? Like, it's been a while for us graduated from the college. Hey, Jamil, tell us about. It's been a while for us graduated from the college, but so I guess you're having fun. I don't know. Tell us about the dorm, meals, friends, networks.
Yeah, it has been a while, to be fair. College life is very, very fun. It's more fun than being in high school. I'm not like high school is like you're like stuck in school all day. It's not as fun. I think in college you have a lot more freedom. You can like I always see my friends for like meals. I think the start was like I think moving from Florida to New Jersey was a little bit hard. Like the first year, just not being with my family and friends. But like afterwards, like I think I